Hello Twin Flames, Victoria is here, and today I'm going to deliver your daily Twin Flame energy check. I was guided to take one of my new decks. So this is the Dream Keeper's Tarot, and the reading that we're going to do today is going to be about the subconscious mind. So that's going to be the main deck for that, for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminines. Then we're going to take a look at what's happening on the conscious mind for both of them, and I'm going to use the Hermit Tarot, the talking cards, for that. As usual, we're going to have some clarifiers with the Lightseer's Tarot, and then at the end I'm going to pull a card from the Keepers of the Light with some guidance for both Divine Masculine and Feminine. Alright, let's get started. I hope you guys are doing great. Looking forward. Where I am, we actually have sorry, the first card was the Magician, which is the creatrix in this deck, and I just got yeah, hopefully you're looking forward to the weekend. It's a timeless message actually, but where I'm now, when I'm recording this message, we're just approaching the Aquarius full moon, the so-called blue moon, and it's coinciding with the Saturn retrograde, so there's actually a few other planets as well, so it's a lot going on. Okay, and the Sun for the masculine, wow, that's huge. And this is the connection energy. Anything else? Okay, thank you. The Emperor, 5 of Wands, yeah. 3 major arcana out of 4 cards already. And we have 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So the energy of walking away from the past. And I'm getting here, especially with this skeleton and kind of a ghosty image, it's really walking away from the past. So you know, you can walk away from a mindset, a belief, something like something traditional in the society, whatever, right? So you're like, no, it's not mine anymore. But this is actually more about the timeline I'm getting in the message, rather than you know, some patterns, some beliefs, some mindset. This is about leaving something in the past and just letting it go, leaving it there. Okay, let's get the talking cards for what's going on in the conscious mind. Thank you. Wow. For Divine Feminine, anything else? Okay. Divine Masculine. Yeah, the cards are just jumping out. But I did shuffle really well, so I guess they're ready. If you're new, please subscribe. If this message resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for supporting my channel. It's been great doing this daily readings for you guys, and I'm definitely gonna do a more in-depth reading for the full moon. I'm still deciding what's gonna be the format, but it should be fun. I'm in so much pain on the bottom of the deck. Yes, I'm getting this is connected with this energy of living something in the past. And some clarifiers. I also have a different channel. It's a more generic one, but I do readings for different zodiac signs there. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out. We do the tarot love check-ins on a regular basis, and you can check your different placements. Clarify the Sun. So we've got the number 1 and number 19. It's interesting. Let's clarify the conscious mind. Right. Let's clarify the same for masculine. Anything else? Okay. And the energy of the connection, which is 5 of Wands and the Emperor. the Fool. Wow. Okay. And the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Wonderful. Love it. Okay, so let's get started. For the Divine Feminines, the energy is the... Wow. It's the Creatrix, which is the Magician in this deck, clarified by Six of Cups. So, Divine Feminine is feeling the essence of the twin flame journey deeply today, at this moment in time. I'm getting this is still a kind of like a flow from the Lionsgate, but it's falling into this full moon energy, which is very strong, and it's releasing and kind of like getting into the surface certain, you know, old feelings or deep feelings that could often be suppressed. And that could be both negative and positive, actually. That's what I'm getting here. That's what all that pain and walking away from something in the past is all about. But with the Magician as the main card, and getting that Divine Feminines are feeling empowered, you know, to get back in a saddle and take charge of what's going on in their life. So if there is any pain connected with other people, with the Divine Masculine or anybody else, they're like, okay, that pain does not define me, and I can choose what I do with that, and I choose to release it, to let it go, learn my lesson, and move on, because there's so many wonderful things that I can manifest into my life. And of course, what you're focusing on, that's what you're really essentially manifesting. And please feel free to follow any rituals that you have, any techniques, and you can contact me if you're interested to learn more. I have quite a few in my bag that I use from time to time. But regardless, you know, by what you're focusing on, the energy you're bringing into the universe, the thoughts that you have, you're already manifesting, even if you don't realize it. And of course, if you're living in that painful energy, that's what you're going to manifest more into your life. And Divine Feminines are choosing to manifest the abundance in this eternal love. Love and not fear, the classic. And if you don't, please, please, please focus on that. For Divine, let's finish with Divine Feminine. On the conscious mind, we've got sex, I'm sorry, and I want to first start with you. Very in energy today. With the, yeah, I want to first start with you. Yeah, it's, actually, it's not necessarily a wand, I think it's Ace of Cups, clarified by King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, more major arcanas. Yeah, so yeah, so Divine Feminines understand that there is something in this connection, like if there was some sort of mixed feelings or bad energy or an argument as a Divine Masculine, they are taking a new perspective on that, and they're seeing that they still find them so attractive. They still see them as the King of Pentacles, no matter what happened, and even they are in some sort of apologetic energy. So maybe for some of the things they said or did, and even if they know that it was the right thing to do for a fresh start, to kick off, they're still feeling a little bit bad of how things turned out. But sometimes we have to do what we have to do, right? And that's what's encouraging us to do similar things in our past. We are kind of, sometimes we are challenging the universe or challenging people around to stimulate their development, or to even sometimes to bring some tower moments into their life, but ultimately for their growth, for seeing things from a new perspective. Well done. Okay, masculines. On the energy is the Sun, clarified by Death and Rebirth, and the Temperance. Oh my God, all major arcana. So there is a lot of divine intervention in it. So again, and I think Divine Feminines can actually feel that with all that kind of like mixed feelings energy, and it's like, yeah, I know what happened between us was for the good, but I still feel kind of bad of how things turned out. Yes, exactly. It was supposed to be like that for the transformation to happen, for the healing to happen, for the balancing of the energies to happen for Divine Masculine. And look at this picture. It's actually a woman, but she's kind of like holding the spirit of a man. So again, I'm getting with this that it's really the Divine Feminine in this case that's inspiring Divine Masculine to heal some wounds, some patterns, and it happens for the most part subconsciously with this Temperance card. You know, it's all about balancing of the energies and the divine intervention, obviously. A lot of it happens subconsciously, but it does. And yeah, some of it has to be stimulated by those emotionally strong experiences, which are often not so pleasant. That's where we like, you know, we get that kick where you're like, oh, yes, wow, I never really noticed it that way. So it's the healing space for the Divine Masculine right now, and transformation into the next level, and possibility to do that fresh start that Feminines is suggesting. On the conscious mind, one want, let me have you. I just want you all the time. Talking about mirroring effect, right? We had sex on the feminine side, a very 1D energy on the masculine side. Look at that. And clarified by Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so getting here, again, mixed feelings, and it's no doubt really, because if something went down and there was some sort of an argument, then obviously this is a strange feeling to have, right? You know, like, I'm mad at my feminine for XYZ, but I also want her so much. She, you know, I'm so turned on, like I miss her, whatever. Miss that physical closeness. That's that mixed feelings with Two of Swords. But you know what? The Wheel is gonna help this as the healing will complete. It's gonna help settle down those emotions and different energies flying around, and it's gonna kick in a new cycle. Another major arcana, just saying. For the energy of the connection, we've got Five of Wands and the Emperor, clarified by the Fool. Yes, and again, Five of Wands, we kind of have like masks burning, falling down. Another challenge, and yeah, I'm getting here masculine and feminine energy, kind of like feminine and or the yin energy, and masculine here with the Emperor. Number 4, number 5, and then we have Fool, which is a 0. So I'm getting here that all these experiences, and to me it's mostly about seeing things as they are, and again feeling empowered. This is like a confirmation of what I was talking about at the beginning. But divine feminine and masculine are arriving into this energy from different spaces, right? Masculine from a more 3D perspective, from healing from certain wounds, getting over certain arguments, you know, getting their pink glasses knocked off from something that's happened in their life. Divine feminines are more in that energetic space where they are learning their lessons and they're manifesting more love rather than fear, and living those fearful situations in the past, right? It's on a more intuitive and energetic level. So regardless of what actually happens for each of the twins, they are arriving into the space of, okay, I want to be more myself. I don't want to be wearing this mask. So you see masks burning down, falling down. I want to be more in charge with the Emperor energy, and I'm ready for new experiences in my life. Because as soon as you're in that energy, you're kind of automatically going to a new cycle. And we saw that Wheel of Fortune, we saw the Hangman for the feminines, ready to do something new, to you know, look at her, she's taken that leap backwards even from the cliff. How more badass can you go? Okay, and to finish us off, we'll get some cards from the Keepers of the Light with some guidance. Please give card of guidance for Divine Feminine Collective first. I might actually do something for zodiac signs in the twin flame space specifically for the full moon reading tomorrow, so don't miss that. All right, so we've got 2 cards actually. So newness, life force, express your drive and passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. Yep, that's what I'm talking about, baby. And white eagle, the ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. Family wound or pattern can be healed now. Yeah, and here I see this connection with the Eight of Cups that we saw, with like those ghosts and healing something from the past. Very, very powerful energies, both very powerful. And even the sexual energy. And I mean, obviously, if you do have a partner to share it with, enjoy yourself, that's awesome. If you following the different practices to enjoy on your own, awesome. But also remember that this is the energy from the sacral chakra, and it's actually this is the drive that gives path to creativity and to, you know, creating something beautiful, whether it's ideas for your, I don't know, business, developing, I don't know, some sort of legacy that you can create. You know, it could even be fine arts, right? Some music, writing a story, drawing something, dancing. For me, it's dancing. Like, you can channel that sexual energy into something beautiful and create something amazing, and actually share that energy with a lot of people. So if you do, feel free to share with the world. You know, you've heard, I'm sure, about the art that brings healing or inspires people, or, you know, makes them feel warm and kind of cozy. That could be any type of art, and B, why not share it with the world that way? It's definitely gonna come back to you, you know, with 10 times more abundance. So why not? And we're gonna get a card for the Divine Masculine Collective. Oop, also 2 cards. Well, we'll go with that. We have Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. Yes, like I said, for Divine Masculines, it's that 3D experience in their life, specific events that are causing transformation and healing. And Lady Nada, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Yes, so the healing is actually healing first and foremost the heart chakra. Where is our sun energy? It's this connection. The sun with this heart awakening for Divine Masculines. And speaking from experience, it's not a quick process. It doesn't happen overnight. So, you know, don't get too excited. It's like, yes, my masculine's heart is awakened now, or it's healed. It takes time. But, and that's why it says, actually, heart awakening, yeah. So really, it's like it's a process. It takes time. But it's emphasized now, this is making, Divine Masculines making great progress with that. Quite possibly thanks to your incentive, either like encouragement or stimulus, you know, depending on your situation, what the events were. But ultimately, that's one of the main steps into getting into spiritual path, getting balanced, and getting into the right frame of mind to take further steps, and not just towards union, but towards their happiness and abundance, right? Because they first need to become whole within themselves in order to be able to share this love with you. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. Thanks very much for staying with me, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye.